What's going on, guys? We are in beautiful Australia. Beautiful, beautiful weather here. It's actually the winter time in in Australia, and we're out here enjoying the sun. I think it got up to like 24 degrees today or something crazy like that. Celsius degrees, not Fahrenheit, for the Americans that are watching. And yeah, a lot of people have asked me, like, why are you going to Australia? Why, after going through one of the most cheapest parts of the world, would you go to one of the most expensive parts of the world, which is Australia? And mainly, like, basically right from the get-go of the cycle tour, I knew that I'd be coming to Australia. Reason for that is because I knew I would have to make money at some point, and this is a really good place to do it. Wages are high here. Sure, your expenses are going to be higher as well, as opposed to different parts of the world, but it's a decent economy here. There's lots of jobs. I mean, I have 2 interviews tomorrow for jobs. They're not going to be the best jobs in the world, but they are jobs nevertheless. And I just wanted to keep you guys updated with what I'm doing, and hopefully maybe come to Australia at some point in the future. If you're from any of the Commonwealth countries, so we're talking Canada, United States, UK, anything like that, it is so easy to get a work visa, working holiday visa for 1 year for Australia. Super, super easy. Only requirement that I had before coming here was I had to get a medical checkup, and when I was in Bangkok, that's one of the things that I had to do there. And I think it was like $50 for the medical checkup there. But other than that, I thought I was gonna get bombarded with questions. Okay, I'm in the mindset of crossing borders, going into the United States. That's what I always think of when I think of crossing a border. And when you cross a border into the United States, you're hassled about everything. Even when I was just going to the United States for a connector flight, I was hassled about dumb shit. Anyways, so when I get into in Australia in the evening when I got here, really all they did was they looked at my customs declaration sheet, they stamped my passport, and that was it. They didn't even ask me a question. I got you get a 1-year working holiday visa, so you're allowed to work, you're allowed to set up bank accounts, everything like that. 1 year, and it's like they don't even care. So I know it's different for different countries, obviously, around the world. Australia is going to be slightly racist, I guess, would be a good term. I know I have a friend from Malaysia, and because she was trying to get a working holiday or an education visa or something like that for Australia, she got denied because there's only so many that they can give away before they for a certain period of time. And I can't remember, maybe it's like every quarter of the year they only allow like 200 people from Malaysia or something like that. But if you're coming from, unfortunately, if you're coming from one of more developed countries, so US, Canada, UK, probably New Zealand. I don't know what the relationship between New Zealand and Australia is, but if you're coming from one of those countries, super, super easy. And yes, it is expensive here. I mean, what I would pay in rent here for a month, I could live on less, including my food and accommodations in Southeast Asia. So right now, what I would recommend is, if you are going to come to Australia, or say you're an Australian and you're going to go to Canada, find a friend, find a family member who lives there, stay with them until you actually can find some sort of work or something like that. Travel and tourism seems to be, going by the experience of, I have 2 friends here right now, Tara and Ryan, who are basically, they've been in Australia for the past year, and they find that travel and tourism is the easiest job to get into. So if you're into waitering, catering, any of those, that type of, or say you're a cook or a chef or something like that, I mean, I'm looking through the classifieds, and there's tons of jobs for baristas and all that kind of stuff. So if you are looking for work, I'd really recommend to stick into travel tourism unless you already have a job before you get here. Fortunately, my host, that's my gracious host, who has been so much help for me here in Australia, he's actually a manager, human resources manager for a catering company. So he's going to help me get into that. I might find a job just a little bit sooner, probably hopefully within this next week or so, just to tide me over until that kind of kicks into full gear. But it's something that I'll be able to use all throughout Australia. I mean, there's restaurants, there's going to be catering events and stuff like that. Now, it might not sound like the most glamorous job, and I mean, sometimes in life you just have to kind of bite the bullet. And I haven't actually worked in over a year. Yeah, it was actually in August of 2011 when I quit my last job as an electrician. So I've been living without a job, paying no taxes on any of my, my income was mainly donations for a while there. And I mean, it's been great. And unfortunately, money starts to dwindle down and I have to finally find a job to work at. But I'm kind of actually excited because it's going to bring in new adventures. I'm going to meet new people, new challenges, and I'm kind of actually excited for it. I'm getting a little restless. I'm getting a little bored as well. I actually do want to kind of do some kind of work. I love doing YouTube videos, but for the 5 months that I've done YouTube videos, I think I'm at about $80 of income. So I mean, it's not something that can sustain me right now, but definitely if I stick with it, then hopefully it will in the future. But anyways, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. We're in just outside of Brisbane. A lot of people thought that I was just coming to Australia to meet Durian Ryder and Freely. And I mean, yeah, I mean, that's one reason why, that's like a small reason why I would come here. It's like, oh, because they're here, it would be nice to meet them. But the main reason I'm coming here is to make some money, to basically fund future adventures coming up in the next year or so. So I mean, that's kind of like what my focus is here. I'm not making money for the sake of making money. There's definitely an end goal in mind. With every dollar that I make, I'm going to be extremely frugal, and especially with my new mindset of reusing and basically reusing old stuff, buying secondhand. I mean, it's going to be really, really easy to make a lot of money really quickly. And that's where I'm at. If you guys have any questions or comments about Australia, I can't really answer them yet, but anything about getting a work visa is super, super simple. Super, super simple. Anyways, I'm going to peace out, go get some food, and we're going to have a good day. Please subscribe to the channel. If you like my videos, if you want to see more of them, for the next year, all my videos are going to be coming from Australia. So if you want to come to Australia or something like that, you want to travel around, definitely subscribe, because I'll be doing lots of videos while I'm here. And yeah, just have a good day. Weather here is unreal, unbelievably nice. It's winter here, and I'm out in shorts and a t-shirt here. Yeah, kind of a t-shirt. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Catch you guys super soon.